Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I feel the need to make a video. I gotta get back to making videos. I'm trying to get back to making videos at least twice a week or something. But I don't know. As I'm driving, and I like to just drive and think about stuff, reflect and think about life in general. And as I journey through my life and my experiences, I'm just learning that we as human beings don't have it all figured out, and that's okay. Nor do I want to, because if you look at it, if you have everything figured out, then you don't need anybody, right? Because you have everything figured out. The same with, if you have everything figured out, you don't need God, right? So I don't have it all figured out, but what God has put in me is the ability to know, what feels good and what doesn't. And if you create that relationship, or not even create, avail yourself to that relationship with God, and know that God is our creator. If you develop that relationship with God, he will guide your steps. And so many times I've had to backtrack, because once I strengthen my relationship with God, I feel like there's times where I feel like I try to take some certain things back, and like I said, okay, God, I got it from here. And the one thing that's amazing about God is that he is a God that forgives. He is a God that will give you freedom. He doesn't force his relationship on you. And he is a God that is omnipresent. He's always with you. And he doesn't hold grudges, So in this area of my life, I've noticed that judgment has gotten the best of me, and if God doesn't do it, why should I do it? There's nothing good that could come out of judging other people, even if other people mistreat you. I think as a human being, it's our right to say, hey, I don't like to be treated like that, and actually separate ourselves from that treatment. Like, it's only right to do that. But I think when you judge others and get lost in that judgment, that's where things do not work out for your greater good. If God doesn't do it, then why would you do it, right? Because I'm a firm believer that God is within us, and in order to be like him, we have to walk in the ways that he would walk, and lean onto him and not our own understanding. And I'm only speaking out of experience. And there's a lot of ideas and projects that I want to start to work on, especially things that relate to my experiences, while still operating in my purpose, of course, and just getting stuff done. I know it involves a lot of time management and things of that nature, but I don't know, I just felt impelled to make this video because I don't know who I can help. I want to be able to help others, and I want to continue to do the good work of God. It just makes me feel good, and no good deed goes unrewarded. I feel like no good deed goes unrewarded. So like, of course, we're not going to do a deed and just say, all right, I did this, God, what do you got for me? I don't look at anything like that. But what I do know is, we all have a purpose. We all have a talent, or we all have an experience that we can share with others that will help to grow us, and kind of allow us to be prosperous and allow us to be our best self. So yeah, I hope this is helping someone. If God is calling you to help that person, and it doesn't always have to be monetary things. It can be just spending time with someone, or just being an ear, not judging them, not ridiculing them, because we're not perfect. No one has it all together. No one has it all figured out. And I believe that communication is key. How does a person know that they're doing something wrong without direct communication? The same goes with, how does a person know that they're doing something right without direct communication? So I believe communication is key. Prime example, this, like, say if somebody offended you by something that they said. So all of a sudden you just decide not to talk to them. And the next time they see you, they're like, hey, like they're talking to you, and, they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But then they notice that you're acting different, or maybe you're avoiding their calls, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be, I'm a firm believer, like, do unto others as you would have done unto you. So, like, if you did something wrong to somebody, you would want them to kind of explain what happened, even if you're just getting to know them, or especially if they're a close friend. Like, if you guys have history, it's just good to communicate. Like, hey, I didn't like what just happened, and vice versa. You would want them to communicate to you, right? So it's just always good to keep clear communication, and kind of just go from there. So overall, no matter what life throws at you, you are still a winner. You are still victorious. You are still above, not beneath. I am a believer that there's many ways that we can all contribute to the success of this world. If you choose not to, or provide excuses, that's all that is excuses, to try to justify the lack thereof. But if you know who you are, your purpose, you have that relationship with God, do not judge others. Do not, demean others. What is common sense to you may not be common sense to another person. So I just found that a big learning experience for myself. We all have a diverse perception of the world and our experiences. And the only way we can all come on a common ground is to just love on one another, communicate. I hope it saved the other one. And kind of just go from there. So, communication is key. Providing support when you can, is key. And you'll be surprised the amount of influence you can have on someone without money, and so many times people think that, or things, so many times people think help means in a monetary way. But believe you me, that's not the case. You know, we can do so much more in life with the character that we keep, the directions in life that we take, the understanding, the ability to be selfless. You'll be surprised how much better you'll feel, how much better this world would be if we were very selfless, and contribute to the positivity of this world. You know, I'm learning, I'm growing, and I want to help other people learn and grow as well. So yeah, that's the video for this morning. I have there's a variety in this video, but overall, judge not as you would not like to be judged yourself. You don't know a person's experiences. You know, the best you could do is just communicate directly. You know, if somebody offended you, or even if somebody did something great, communicate that. You know, you don't know someone's experiences or the type of day they had, you know. So it's good to just lift others up. And if you get that in return, cool. If you don't, that's cool too, you know. Fill your cup up. Allow your cup to runneth over. And bless other people, you know. Even if it's just with your presence, or just with your wisdom or knowledge, you know, pay it forward. Don't hold on to that gift. Don't hold on to that purpose. You know, what good is a purpose if you're holding on to it and you choose not to release it? What good is it, right? So, you know, I hope this reaches people who want to make a difference in this world and who will continue to make a difference in this world. Have a great day. Bye.